What if the biggest financial risk facing Americans in 2026 isn't a market crash, a recession, or even inflation, but a quiet change in how money itself works? Elon Musk has never framed his warnings in dramatic speeches. Instead, he drops them calmly, almost casually, through interviews, posts, and technical discussions. But when you connect the dots, a clear message emerges. The economic rules most Americans grew up with are being rewritten. Artificial intelligence, automation, and digital systems are reshaping how value is created, measured, and distributed. This isn't a prediction of disaster. It's a warning about preparedness. If people don't understand what's changing, they won't know how to protect themselves when the shift becomes permanent. Before we go any further, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video because what you're about to hear isn't speculation. It's a roadmap of where money, work, and power are heading, and understanding it early could make all the difference in how you navigate 2026 and beyond. The core warning: money is becoming a controlled system. At the center of Elon Musk's warning is one idea: money is no longer just a neutral tool, it is becoming a system. In the past, money was simple. You earned it, saved it, and spent it freely. Today, money increasingly exists inside digital frameworks governed by software, permissions, and rules. Musk is not warning about theft or collapse, he's warning about control. When money becomes programmable, access matters more than ownership. Conditions can be attached silently. Usage can be influenced indirectly. This doesn't happen overnight, and that's why it's dangerous. People assume nothing has changed until it has. Musk's concern is dependency. When financial freedom depends on systems rather than possession, power shifts quietly. Understanding this shift is essential before 2026, because systems, once established, are rarely rolled back. Artificial intelligence is reshaping how wealth is created. Elon Musk has repeatedly warned that artificial intelligence is not just a productivity tool, it is a wealth concentration engine. Systems powered by intelligence scale instantly, while human labor does not. This means value increasingly flows to those who own systems rather than those who perform tasks. Traditional work models assume effort equals reward. Artificial intelligence breaks that assumption. One system can replace thousands of workers while generating continuous value for a small group of owners. Musk's warning isn't anti-technology, it's structural. If people rely only on wages while intelligent systems own production, inequality accelerates. Understanding this doesn't require fear, it requires adaptation. Those who learn how value is created in an automated economy can reposition themselves. Those who don't may work harder while earning less influence over time. Jobs aren't disappearing, they're losing leverage. Musk does not claim that jobs will vanish completely. His warning is more subtle. Jobs are losing negotiating power. As automation increases, employers rely less on human labor for critical functions. This shifts leverage away from workers, even if employment remains high. When labor is replaceable, wages stagnate and stability weakens. Musk believes many people will continue working, but without the same economic influence. This is why understanding ownership, adaptability, and systems matters more than titles. The danger isn't unemployment, it's dependency on roles that no longer command value. Before 2026, people who diversify how they create value will feel more secure. Those who rely entirely on traditional employment may feel pressure without understanding why. Musk's message is clear. Leverage matters more than employment status. Universal income is a stabilizer, not freedom. Elon Musk has supported universal basic income, but not as a solution, only as a temporary stabilizer. His concern is how such systems are structured. Universal income can prevent social instability during rapid automation, but it does not create independence. If income is centralized and conditional, control increases even as security appears to improve. Musk's warning is quiet but serious. Assistance without ownership does not equal freedom. It delays collapse but does not empower individuals. Before 2026, people must understand the difference between stability and autonomy. Universal income may become necessary, but relying on it alone leaves people vulnerable to system-level decisions they don't influence. Musk emphasizes preparation over dependence, learning how to remain economically relevant even as safety nets expand. Digital currency changes the meaning of ownership. Musk has cautioned that fully centralized digital currency transforms ownership into access. Cash is possessed. Digital money is permitted. This distinction matters. When money exists entirely within systems, it can be monitored, restricted, or paused. Musk does not claim this will always be abused, but he warns that the capability itself changes power dynamics. The risk isn't surveillance alone, it's fragility. When access depends on infrastructure and approval, disruptions carry greater consequences. People may feel secure until they aren't. Musk's message is not to reject technology, but to understand its implications. Financial freedom in a digital world requires awareness of how access differs from control. Ignoring this difference before 2026 increases vulnerability. Inflation isn't the real threat, trust is. While inflation dominates headlines, Musk focuses on something deeper: confidence. Inflation becomes dangerous when people stop trusting money to hold value. At that point, behavior changes rapidly. Spending accelerates, saving collapses, and systems destabilize. Musk views inflation less as a policy failure and more as a psychological tipping point. Once trust breaks, correction becomes difficult. This is why messaging, transparency, and system credibility matter as much as numbers. Musk's warning suggests that economies don't fail gradually. They tip when belief disappears. Individuals who understand this dynamic interpret financial signals differently. Instead of reacting emotionally to headlines, they watch trust indicators. Preserving confidence personally and systemically becomes a form of financial defense. Artificial intelligence will make financial decisions invisible. By 2026, many financial decisions will be influenced by artificial intelligence without direct human involvement. Loan approvals, pricing, insurance risk, and access to services are increasingly algorithmic. Musk warns that efficiency often comes at the cost of transparency. Decisions may be accurate statistically, but opaque individually. People affected may not understand why outcomes changed or how to challenge them. This creates a sense of unpredictability even within stable systems. Musk's concern is not malicious intent, but unaccountable automation. When systems decide faster than humans can question, power concentrates quietly. Awareness becomes protection. Understanding that invisible systems shape outcomes allows people to adapt strategies rather than internalize results as personal failure. Ownership will matter more than income. Elon Musk consistently emphasizes ownership over earnings. In an automated economy, income tied solely to labor becomes fragile, while ownership scales. Wages depend on demand for human effort, which artificial intelligence steadily reduces. Ownership of assets, equity, data, or systems creates leverage that grows with technology rather than competing against it. Musk is not suggesting everyone become wealthy overnight. He is warning that relying only on income is increasingly risky. When systems generate value autonomously, those connected to ownership benefit disproportionately. Before 2026, individuals who understand this shift can gradually reposition through investing, skill-based equity, or participation in scalable systems. Those who ignore it may find themselves working harder while gaining less security. Ownership provides resilience. Income provides survival. Musk's warning is about long-term positioning, not short-term wealth. Education is falling behind reality. Musk has repeatedly criticized traditional education for preparing people for jobs that no longer exist. Degrees take years to earn, while technology evolves in months. The problem isn't learning, it's rigidity. Many educational systems emphasize credentials over adaptability. By 2026, this gap may widen significantly. People may hold qualifications that no longer translate into economic leverage. Musk believes continuous learning, system literacy, and real-world problem-solving matter more than formal titles. Those who treat education as a lifelong process stay relevant. Those who treat it as a finished phase risk obsolescence. Debt tied to outdated expectations can trap individuals in systems that no longer reward them. Musk's warning encourages flexibility. Learn faster than systems change, not slower. A knowledge gap is becoming a wealth gap. According to Musk's observations, inequality in the future will be driven less by effort and more by understanding. People who grasp how money, technology, and systems interact will adapt smoothly. Those who don't may struggle without knowing why. This creates a silent divide. It doesn't feel like exclusion, it feels like confusion. Musk's warning highlights system literacy as protection. Understanding how decisions are made, how value flows, and how automation reshapes incentives allows individuals to respond intelligently. Those without this awareness may blame themselves for outcomes driven by systems beyond their control. Before 2026, awareness becomes leverage. Knowledge doesn't guarantee wealth, but ignorance almost guarantees vulnerability. Musk urges attention, not panic. Speed of adaptation beats intelligence. Musk often stresses that speed, not intelligence, determines survival. Systems evolve faster than explanations, policies move slowly. Individuals who wait for clarity often react too late. Musk's approach favors early movement with course correction rather than perfect planning. This doesn't mean reckless decisions, it means responsiveness. Small adjustments made early reduce the need for painful changes later. People who observe trends and act incrementally stay ahead without panic. Those who delay until change becomes obvious often face limited options. Musk's warning is practical. Adaptation is a habit. The future rewards those who adjust calmly and continuously. Intelligence helps, but responsiveness protects. By 2026, adaptability may matter more than brilliance. Control is quietly concentrating. At the core of Musk's concern is control. As money, artificial intelligence, and governance intersect, power naturally centralizes. Decisions once made by individuals are increasingly made by systems. This isn't always malicious, but it is consequential. When systems decide who gets access, pricing, or approval, influence shifts upward. Musk warns that disengagement allows this concentration to accelerate unchecked. People who don't understand how systems work have little influence over them. Awareness is the first defense. Before 2026, understanding who controls financial infrastructure and how becomes essential. Control doesn't arrive loudly, it becomes normalized quietly. Musk's warning urges vigilance, not resistance. The final warning: this shift is permanent. Musk's ultimate message is not about crisis, it's about permanence. Once financial systems change, they rarely revert. Digital money, automation, and intelligent systems will not be rolled back because they are efficient. The question isn't whether these changes happen, it's who adapts. People who understand the shift early can move calmly and deliberately. Those who ignore it may feel blindsided later. Musk's warning emphasizes preparation over fear. The future of money will not announce itself with alarms. It will settle in gradually, then solidify. By 2026, many changes will already be locked in. Awareness today creates options tomorrow. Elon Musk is not predicting a financial collapse. He is describing a transition already underway. Money is becoming more system-driven, more automated, and more controlled by invisible structures. The real risk isn't losing money, it's losing understanding. Americans who pay attention now can adapt without panic. Those who ignore these signals may feel the effects before they understand the cause. The future of money isn't arriving suddenly. It's being built quietly, line by line, system by system. Musk's warning is simple. Awareness is protection. Those who understand how money is changing will move with confidence. Those who don't may feel trapped in systems they never chose. The future belongs to those who prepared early.